Assalamualaikum. Hi, uh, my name is Muhammad, and welcome back to this series where I just talk about random things. And well, I think I don't remember. I think yesterday, uh, the day before, my sister had asked me. That yesterday there was this thing called the Hoyofest fest going on in this mall called the Pavilion, and my sister brought me along. I forgot why, but she did, and we went there with our auntie because we both cannot drive. And the Fest was this celebrating all the games that these people, I think their company called Hoyo Lab, made. Now I never played any of the games. I never really played any of the games, but my sister does. So, well, she's only played one, which is famously known as Genshin Impact. Uh, yeah, but there were these other games too. Uh, some I did not know. Most I didn't know, but they were more popular than Genshin. Except for this one called Tears of Themis, which didn't really have that much of a fan base. Well, not much, not really, not like they didn't have a fan base. They It's just that there was not really much of a line at their booth, and yeah. So we got there. We got into the first line of the day, which was well, actually, yeah, we got to the first line of the day, which was waiting for to get these cards, which were supposed to go around the booths to to have them stamped. So yeah, the first one on our journey obviously was Genshin Impact. It wasn't that long compared to all the other ones. We did some. There were some activities that Thema had to do, but it wasn't all that much. Just take a picture or post something on social media with this hashtag and all that. But then we go on into this next booth called called Honkai Impact, I think. Apparently, a game more popular than Genshin, even though I've never heard of it. Its line was significantly longer. and it felt like that we stood there for like hours. And at one point in the line, Dima said that she had to go to use the bathroom, and so she left me. And yeah, when she came back, she said that the line barely moved. But yeah, we got our thing done, and then we headed over to this other booth, to the next booth, which was Zenless Zone Zero. Well, no, we didn't go there immediately after. I'm not sure. I don't think. No. Uh, we went to Tears of Themis, I think, maybe, which which didn't have a line at all, really. So this one was extreme time save. But then we went to the next one, which Zenless Zone Zero, and the line was significantly longer. Uh, when I said the last one felt like this was it was we were standing for like hours. This one felt like we were standing for more hours. And then at some point, I mentioned how I wanted a snack. Dima proposed the idea that I go to the line that was going to Honkai Star Rail's booth, which was another game, and then she would tell Auntie Eve to get us snacks, and she would tell our auntie to go get snacks for us, and then reluctantly I agreed. I say reluctantly because I didn't like the idea of being in one of these lines by myself. But Hawkeye Star Rail's lines was pretty long. It went from there were like a lot of people at the Hawkeye Star Rail line. It went all the way to an escalator, passing an escalator. So yeah, I sat there. I stood there for like what felt like more hours. Um, Eventually, uh, my sister finished her thing with the ZZZ and came over to my line because that was agreed upon that she would join me at my line. And then eventually we got our snacks, which was Dunkin' Donuts. And I enjoyed my three donuts while my sister got a sandwich that had all the sauce in it. That had every sauce in it. I mean, yeah, she was not happy. Then, yeah, the line continued to go on and on till eventually we reached this Honkai Star Rail. My sister had to continuously explain that she never played any of these games aside from Genshin Impact. Uh, when she finished posting the thing, we got these like balloons and this we got these balloons and cards. I actually got one too. I forgot to bring it. I don't know if I should go get it right now though. So, but yeah. and then Hawkeye sent us to another line, which was to separate the which led to the same booth but at the back of it. So this line was significantly shorter than the other line, and we Dima managed to get her thing stamped, though after uh, solving a test, she managed to get her thing stamped, and then we moved on. Well, we were pretty much done after that. She moved on to she decided to move on to getting in line for merchandise. Well, actually, I think we went to go look for our auntie because she went to a bookstore to go relax in, and I saw that they didn't allow outside food, so I wasn't sure if I was allowed in. So yeah, by that time, by the time that we were finished, uh, going through the lines, it was like around 2 o'clock, like late around 2, and we got into these lines by like around 10. So yeah, a lot of hours were wasted, and yeah, I spent a long time wandering around the mall on like level 5 and 3 trying to find the surau, and I never found it. Then we went down. Then me and my auntie went down to level 1, and conveniently the surau was right there. Was just there. It was one escalator down from level 2. So it was where the Hoyofest was happening. So yeah, I ended up. So I managed to pray just in time. Uh, Me and my auntie went. Then coming back, we got bread. My sister was still in the line. Was in the line for the merch, and she got out of the line for a while our auntie stepped in for her. And there's dogs outside. Anyways, my sister got out of the line just to go pick out her bread, which was a Danish. Uh, then she went to get my auntie and to get her auntie, and yeah, I picked out my breads, which was 2 croissants and a baguette, because yeah, our auntie got her breads too. Though I think she ended up spoiling her lunch, so because she ate her bread when she got it. I decided to save my bread for later. When we came back, my sister was already, well, no, after. At some point, it became Asar, so I went down to the surah to pray again. Then, when I came back, my sister was already at the merch thing, and now she was just waiting for her turn to get her merch. So she was waiting a bit of a while because her customer number was 3057 or whatever, and she noticed that the numbers were like at 2 digits, while hers was 4 digits. So she assumed that so we both assumed that it was going to be a while. So after taking a few more looks at the number board, we both noticed that it was only 3 digits long, meaning it could only go up to 100. So my sister went to ask when was her turn, I suppose, and turns out it was her turn a while ago. So she went and got her stuff. Then, while our auntie was already at the car, my sister then dragged me along to go find Tokyo Street, which was another store around. And she went there and got her own set of Getcha merch because the merch that she bought was for her friends. And we proceeded to go back to the car on our own. And yeah, we got lunch and then we came back to the house. It was we left at around 8 a.m. Uh, due to the fact that the pavilion doesn't open for until like 10 o'clock, we waited in the car for around 2 hours. Then we went to the Hoyofest and waited around more until it was like around 6 o'clock, where we went to go eat, and then it became 7, and then at some point it became Maghrib, so we stopped by a gas station so I could somewhere, and then when we came back it was around 8 p.m. So yeah, we spent a lot of time out. Yeah, that's all I gotta talk about for today's video. Uh, Thanks for watching, and if you're still watching, and goodbye.